Author Valentine Low shared some bombshells about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in his new book, Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown. He described how Meghan made a crushing comment to her royal aide before her wedding to Prince Harry. Meghan Markle made a crushing comment to her royal aide, author says during an October 10 interview on Palace Confidential. Low shared an unflattering account of Meghan's alleged rude comment to her royal aide. The problems started before the wedding, he noted. There were a lot of rows before the wedding about all sorts of things, not just the tiara, but the choir, the food. Low discussed how the palace would release small details about the wedding in the days ahead of the big event to keep the media happy. Meghan, apparently, didn't like the idea, however. And somehow, Meghan thought we ought to change that because it wasn't suiting her for some reason, the author explained. And they had to rip up plans, and some poor woman presented an alternative plan, and Meghan was really unhappy with this alternative plan. According to Low, Meghan allegedly told the woman, "Listen, if there's anybody else I can get to do this, believe me, I would." The author added, "It's such a crushing thing to say in front of other people." Meghan was described as a narcissistic sociopath. Low also discussed how palace staff called Meghan a narcissistic sociopath. He noted, "They'd also say, we were played. They felt that she always had an agenda to get out. They had been devoted, they had really tried hard to make it work. But they had a rough time and they felt treated badly." The author admitted that the Sussexes' situation was quite complex, saying, "There was never going to be any common meeting ground, there was no compromise, so in a sense, I think it was inevitable that they should leave. But the tragedy was it was actually so acrimonious. It didn't have to be so acrimonious." Author claims palace failed to help Harry and Meghan at the right time. Low believes the institution tried hard to show flexibility and imaginative ways for Harry and Meghan to exist in the royal family, but that they went wrong early in the first year or so of their marriage. That was the period when Meghan and Harry, in particular Meghan, was deeply unhappy, and they were obviously frustrated, and no one had a big meeting in which they sat down and said, "Listen, this is going wrong, let's talk about this, let's work out how we can solve it," and they didn't do that until it was too late, Low explained. "I think that was a failure on their part." The author added, "Yeah, Harry and Meghan could be difficult. I don't think there's any denying that, but I don't think the palace rose to the occasion either." Piers Morgan slams Meghan Markle for her thirst to trash the royals whilst making money from them.